So I've been studying something called chord extensions, something like that. I recently learned. I'm just gonna tell you all about my learning, kind of. So chord alterations are just like this. Like if you have a C. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a okay. So a chord alteration is basically like you have a chord. Let's just take C7 right now. It's like you can use any of these notes, the ninth, the 11th, and the 13th. This is basically just a 2, 4, 6. Well, I guess you can. Well, I mean, I guess you could call it that, but you can take all three of these and either flat them or sharp them. Well, this one you can either flat or sharp. This one you can only sharp because this is just the same thing as this, and this you can only flat it because this is just because again this already exists, so you're just putting an octave above it. So yeah. So let's say you have a dominant. Well, for us as right now, I'm learning with dominant chords. So you got a flat. Okay, so I think this is a C7, right? And if you want to add an extension, well, you can add an extension, which is this. This would make C9, C11, I believe, and C13. And if you want to make an alteration to it, you can kind of like flat the 9. It's kind of like that. It's almost like having a root note. For me, it's almost like having a root note and the third of this chord and like the third of this one, like you can decide to diminish to it. So kind of like that. It's kind of like a diminished chord over C, which makes it a C7 flat 9. The other way I think about it is that, like, with all these types of chords, I kind of think of them as a complex. I don't think of them as literally complex. I try to think of it as, okay, this is a type of advanced chord that only the pros know, like Max and all of you guys who are very, very smart in this type of thing. So I just call them complex chords, kind of like I mean, of course he would make that chord. I mean, you know, of course, because he's smart and all that. So like you see him, and like from what I know, these two kind of clash. Like in every one of these types of chord, there's always two notes clashing. So like, but that's how it kind of works, right? I think it works well together. So you got a C flat 9. It's gonna take a while for me to remember this because I just learned it. So basically, it's just a note, a 1 semitone above the root. Now, wait. Yeah, I think I said C flat 9, right? No, it's not sharp 9, I hope not. Anyways, so a sharp 9, you can just take this, since this is the 9, you just sharp it. And for me, and again, these two kind of clash, but like, it kind of works out well together. Because like you have this is kind of like a major chord, but now this one's making it that, like, if you were to add a note to make it minor, this would probably be it. And yeah, that's kind of what I kind of know for sharp 9. Just playing around the circle of fifths, like you have this and then you got this. Like if you take the middle note away, what note would make it minor? What note would make it minor? Let's see. That's kind of like, you know, you see these two, like these, the third and the 7th, they define, for me, I realize that they define the quality of the chord. So you have this, so that would be a C7 sharp 9. So a sharp 11, I mean, I'm not really too interested in this one, but, so you have a sharp 11. This is the 11th and the kind of, well, or the 4th, if you want to call it that way. So, for me, like, I used to think of it as, so take a dominant chord, right? Now find the root and find its tritone. That's kind of the formula for me. So these guys are tritones. This is the tritone of this, this is the tritone of this. So just find this. So that's a sharp 11. Well, yeah, I took notes on these. So an A flat 13, an A flat 13. Oh, this was kind of hard to think about. Okay, the way I might explain this might be weird. It's just my own understanding. So you have, wait, so okay, you have a flat 13th, right? I didn't mean like A major flat 13th. I didn't mean A major 13th, like something like that. I meant sorry. So you got a dominant chord for a flat 13th. And all you have to do is just find the 6th degree, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you just have to flat it. That's it. Kind of. I used to think of it as, because like you see this, the root note, this is the 3rd degree of the flat 13th, I believe, right? So you got this. I don't know if it makes sense, but like this is kind of like this root note. I used to think of it as this is the 3rd degree of the flat 13 in the scale. So you got, since this is the flat 13, you got 1, 2, 3, right? So that's how I used to think about it. So yeah, but for me, all I really need to do is just all you need to do is kind of sorry, I can't speak for shit. Okay, all you need to do is kind of just like find the 6th note and flat it. That's it. So yeah. Enjoy, and yeah, bye.